a place like this will thrive, the more people who feel deep, deep connection to it.
Land has witnessed everything that's occurred, right? And it holds that memory. And so when we're able to reconnect, we activate that sort of memory collectively, but also within ourselves.
Part of our land work right now is the return of land so that we have a place to go and to safeguard the land as well, because we don't have the same ecosystems as we did before.
From years of organizing around land justice, land access, and food and farming, I've realized just how much has been taken from us. If our fish aren't well, if our rivers aren't well, if our cattail aren't thriving, we aren't able to thrive.
Because we don't exist without places to grow healthy foods and land that can produce that for us. We don't exist if we have water that's so polluted that even boiling it's not going to take care of it.
Our homelands are here in central Mass, but a lot of it's polluted. Our waterways, the Blackstone River, is polluted, and we can't get fish out of there. Like I said, when I was little, I can eat that fish. I can't eat anything over here. I have a responsibility to help this land, so it's here for all of our Nipmuc relatives.
Our land is really begging for our stewardship.
It is a nice arc to think about, like, if we can heal our waterways, if our waterways can become healthy, and maybe someday we'll be able to drink from them or eat from them, right? Like, if that water can get healthy again, maybe Nipmuc people can get healthy again. How do we, together as a community, have what we need to produce the food that we need? If we're going to be food sovereign, how do we become the people again who have power over our food? If we don't have power over our food, we don't have power over our community health. I think we think broadly about food sovereignty, so everything we're doing is restoring a food system. We're taking into account the entire ecosystem, people and the land, and figuring out what needs to be done based on that.
Bringing on a huge piece of land is a huge responsibility, and that we need the opportunities and the programs and the pieces in place to get our folks understanding how to do that work.
The reason we have to keep planting seeds, the reason we have to keep putting these particular seeds that are from this place into the ground here is because they don't become climate resilient if they don't experience the extremes that we are. We're adapting and learning every single day. Seeds remember the same way that we do, and they only survive if the parent plant experienced that thing and made it through. Same with our people, right? And so we're adapting alongside, and we have to like deepen that relationship again. And that's why I always I'm like, especially when we have Nipmuc people putting Nipmuc seeds in the ground, I'm like, you and the seed are inextricably tangled together and tied together. Like, y'all's survival is wound up in one another. As a community, we have to like remember how to do things. Like, we're always just like practicing and remembering. Just because I didn't learn something from my parent or my grandparent, we can still as a community remember things and like bring them back.
Our traditional indigenous knowledge needs to be respected the same way that modern science is looked at now. Uplifting the ancestors, reconnecting with them and with the water, letting our people know that all that power is within us.
That's sort of an example of remediation, like this process of returning or like remembering and like reigniting a relationship that we once had with certain concepts, such as like plants, land, or just like language too. Like, how are we able to bring these things into our current context in a way that feels familiar, even if we don't really know it?
We are talking about like returning to a way of life where we all understand our innate power from within, that beauty and that power that exists in sharing and seeing each other as human beings and seeing our non-human relatives as also having sovereignty and having agency, and understanding all of the gifts that we bring as a collective. How are we moving forward in a way as a community where we're acknowledging the gifts of each person and what they bring to the circle?
We really have to work hard to get these things for the next generation. And I know our ancestors are like loving all of the stuff that we're doing because it's so positive.